iterative design and prototyping. Once you have an idea of what it is you would like to create, start designing and making. Remember, you don't have to be too precious with your ideas at this stage. They will change and evolve over time and as you respond to the feedback you get. Cardboard and paper are brilliant, versatile, and low-cost materials to trial your ideas in. The sooner you get something put together, the sooner you can test it. And when the final output is being designed to have people interact with it, prototyping and testing throughout ensures that your design will have a chance to evolve and to become something well-rounded, thought out, and successful. When putting your prototype out for testing, try to ensure the concept can be understood and that the mechanics work in as close a way as they will in your final piece. Otherwise, the testing won't be as useful. Try not to explain things to your test subjects, as this will influence the feedback you get. The more honest the feedback, the better. It was something that me and the team really struggled with on the Lost Librarian in the first testing sessions. You can't help but want to tell someone how it works so they don't get it wrong, but this defeats the point of the testing. For the Lost Librarian, we needed to test the interaction and audience understanding of the games to ensure it would be a successful and enjoyable experience. An example of low-cost but successful testing is the Star Constellation puzzle from the Lost Librarian. We mimicked a dot-to-dot puzzle, and for testing the instructions of the puzzle's prompt and for playing out the game, we were able to hand it out on paper and see if our test subjects could successfully complete the game. When testing the puzzles, we checked the following things. The puzzle riddle or prompt could be understood and followed. The font was legible. The imagery and layout helped convey the theme of the puzzle and how to interact with it. And finally, that the puzzle could be completed with the resources that book provided. Some problems that came up from the first test. Where does a person start drawing the constellation? And what feedback will the puzzle give if it's wrong or right? The feedback was to be done in electronics, so it's not available in paper unless I'm standing over the person playing it saying right or wrong. Take an existing puzzle or game and give it a redesign with your themes and ideas, like Katie and I did with Snakes and Ladders and Silk Stockings and Social Ladders. Then, get friends and family to try and play it and see how successful they are. Once you have feedback from 3 to 5 people, redesign it again to improve the playability, and then test it with different people and see if you get improved feedback. So, in summary, we have covered the research and development process a designer would go through for an interactive art project or installation. Starting with collecting research and inspiration on a chosen theme or subject, to creating your own designs and responses to this. Then, identifying and testing with a target audience, as well as the importance of iterative design. These processes will give you a strong foundation to your project, and as you continue to work on the piece, keep referring back to them. Have your mood board to hand constantly, and never stop testing your designs. Thank you so much for joining me in this class. I hope you found it helpful. I truly believe that art can be fun and playful for audiences to engage with, and I hope you do too. I would love for you to have a go at repurposing a game you know and use its mechanics to tell friends, family, classmates and co-workers something you are passionate about. And if you do, please share it online. I would love to see what you come up with. Finally, if you'd like to stay in touch and follow my work, you can find me on Instagram at Elizabeth Johnson Makes.